Peter, it certainly was one of the greatest sporting triumphs in Australian history. It's a pity only just over 18,000 fans were at the stadium to witness the brilliance of the green and golds. The clinching goal went to skipper Charlie Yankos, and TUE's Alex Payton described the goal live on Mike Jeffrey's program.
Listen, there's all sorts of drama here. Australia has a penalty. Charlie Yankos, the Australian skipper, is about to take it. There was a run down the left-hand side by Frank Farina. He was brought down in the box. Charlie Yankos is now moving in, and he's put it home. It's now 3-1 to Australia. 3-1 to Australia against the world champions, Argentina.
Alex Payton. After the match, Alex and I visited the Australian dressing room, and I caught up with TUE's Johnny Warren. Johnny, your thoughts on the game? What a great moment in Australian soccer history.
Fabulous, because they came back. They were totally outplayed in the first half. They were put under pressure by the world champions. But they came back second half. Their mental toughness, they just hung in there and hung in there, scored some fabulous goals, and who would believe that result? If this stadium is not full on Sunday with Australian sports fans, they don't deserve a team like this.
Beating the world champs 4-1, nearly unbelievable, isn't it?
Unbelievable, and it was a different game because the other games they dominated. This one they were up against it.
Alex then spoke with a very proud president of the Australian Soccer Federation, Sir Arthur George.
Well, I mean, it's just, I'm sort of lost for words for the first time in my life. We put you this way. There's no doubt Argentina are the most skillful team. There's equally no doubt that we devised a method of playing them which counteracted their skills.
Amazing performances of all time by an Australian team. You must be very proud.
I'm over the moon, and I can't believe it still. I'm waiting for a sixpence to drop in and really to pinch myself and say, yeah, that's incredible, really. It's fantastic from the guys, and I'm happy for them because they've worked very hard. They've done everything what we've been asking from them, even more. We couldn't really even believe it, and not in our wildest dream that we can score 4 against them.
Frank Arrock. The skipper of the Socceroos, Charlie Yankos, was just over the moon.
Socceroos skipper Charlie Yankos, you must be one of the proudest men to have ever worn the green and gold for Australia.
Oh, most definitely. I think it's a great buzz, as you can hear in the change rooms now. The players are really thrilled. I'm thrilled. The fact that you go out there and you play Argentina and beat them convincingly is a great achievement.
I then spoke with the unsung hero of the Aussie side, and that's goalkeeper Jeff Olver. Goalkeeper Jeff Olver, have you ever experienced a feeling like this?
No, it's great. You know, it's not every day you beat the world champions 4-1. The crowd were magic, got behind us. What can you say? Fantastic.
And a great performance by yourself, conceding just the 1 goal against, as you say, the world champions.
Oh, the boys covered me well. I didn't have a great deal to do the first half. They come back in at the last 15. But the boys were magic when you're cruising 4-1. I thought they might have snuck one at the end, but the boys were great. Alex
Payton then sought the views of our first goal scorer and a player that had just a tremendous game, Paul Wade.
To tell you the truth, it hasn't sunk in yet. It's a great day for Australian soccer, absolutely brilliant. Nothing could be better than this. But I don't think it's going to sink in till tomorrow morning when I wake up.
And now here's debutant Vlado Bolanovsky.
You know, I'm very, very delighted that we won. Particularly, I scored a goal, so that's the cream on the cake, isn't it?
What did that feel like, that goal?
Oh, how can words don't describe things like that. It's just a dream come true. It's unbelievable.
I then had words with a stunned Graham Jennings.
Thanks very much. Wasn't it great?
Well, while the side netted 4 goals, the defence was just superb from the Socceroos.
Yeah, they still gave us a pretty hard time, but first half they were moving all over the place and it was hard to really track a man down, but we had a good talk during the half-time break and we just settled down a lot more. We were more organised at the back, and I think we proved that point in the second half.
And for the final word, probably the greatest soccer commentator in the world, the BBC's and the ABC's Martin Tyler.
What will people around the world be thinking about tonight? Will they play down Australia's performance? Will they say, oh, it was a second-rate Argentinian side?
There is a risk of that, and my commentary is going around to a lot of countries around the world, and I have stressed it in the commentary tonight that that is not the case. But the message is quite simple. This is top-class international football, and Australia, you better wake up because you've got a top-class international team and you better come and support it. They deserve support. This ground should be full on Sunday, and they've got a real chance. It's a cup final against Brazil. I've seen Wimbledon win the FA Cup in England against Liverpool this year. It wouldn't surprise me if Australia beat Brazil. They've certainly got the raw material to do it, and can you imagine if we said that at the start of the tournament? Brilliant. It's been a great series for them, but it now needs the people around the country to respond to that. I can say that as an outsider.
Well, let's just hope the houseful sign goes up at the Sydney Football Stadium on Sunday. The Socceroos proved last night that they are definitely world class. You better believe it. And repeating for those, like myself, that still just can't quite believe it, our own Australian Socceroos thrashed the world champions Argentina 4-1.